Aquarius Sun with Sagittarius Moon and Gemini Rising. This combination is highly intellectual and philosophical. In the Northern Hemisphere, they are born near midday and in midwinter, and they tend to not be accustomed to large groups, being in large groups of other people, or being in very public places. And I think this is kind of interesting. So, this doesn't come from them not knowing how to assert themselves. In actuality, these people are often very good at asserting themselves. It's more that they have this curiosity and this hyper focus on other people, and it's this kind of hyper awareness that becomes a source of contention and anxiety for them oftentimes. Some of them will get over this, because they have so much curiosity and adventurousness. Some of them will kind of push through that anxiety and still flourish in a very public way, but others can actually be pretty surprisingly shy, which I know might surprise some people. But Sagittarius is not always this like super outgoing placement. The Sagittarius moon people can actually be pretty timid sometimes as well. Anyway, to put it simply, this combination is painfully aware of the differences between themselves and other people. And that's more of a theme that is especially prevalent with Aquarius placements, but Gemini and Sagittarius as well. So this combination knows how different they are. This combination knows that they're eccentric, they're quirky, they're different, they're weird even. But again, as with many other Aquarius placements as well, the challenge here is learning that just because you are different from everyone else doesn't mean you are better than everyone else or worse than everyone else. And in actuality, everyone is different in their own way. Everyone has their quirks and their differences. And so that's what makes us kind of all differently the same, if that makes sense. We're all different in our own way. And in that sense, we're kind of the same, right? So understanding that just because we're different doesn't mean we're better or worse. It's just different, and everyone has their differences. Anyway, as a result, these people may often struggle with their own dualistic nature. So they might have two sides. So one of their sides wants to rebel and one wants to conform. Because these people come across as bold, quirky, and opinionated, it may be surprising to some to realize just how sensitive and shy this type actually is. Another contradiction with this personality type comes from their simultaneous needs for both structure as well as freedom. Something I've noticed with air placements in general is that there tends to be a really dualistic nature. So it's not just Gemini, really any air sign. And yes, we do have some fire here with the Sagittarius moon, but even Sagittarius placements tend to be pretty dualistic as well. So again, it's not really surprising to see that these people have like multiple different areas of apparent contradictions or nuance. Anyway, let's talk about ruling planets. So both Jupiter and Saturn are strong here. And again, these planetary energies are largely contradictory. So on the one hand, Aquarius, Sag, Gemini abhors any sense of limitation and actively seeks any person, pastime, or idea that is new or adventurous, or that can open up their own kind of adventurousness or novelty. On the other hand, this combination may secretly feel untethered and alone as a very result of this freedom. No constants other than the constant of change. So that's a common occurrence here too. So these people, again, it's kind of like a love-hate relationship with structure versus freedom. These people want it all, and it's really important for them to have to maintain a sort of delicate balance of having the right kind of structure but a lot of freedom as well. Keep in mind the moon is actually pretty out of place here in Sagittarius, especially since with these people's charts the moon is going to tend to be near the descendant, and so that means a couple things. That means these people probably are disconnected from their mother, or I don't know, had a strange relationship with their mother. Their mother may have not understood them very well. So this kind of also means or suggests that these people are very detached from their own emotions. So that doesn't just come from the air placements, it also comes from moon being near the descendant here. And so again, this is part of why these people are so hyper focused on everyone else's thoughts and feelings. It's because they don't always hold a strong emotional charge on their own. These individuals may feel most at home when in unfamiliar territory. This combination may thrive in a variety of fields such as science, acting, psychology, even medicine. There are actually multiple huge celebrities with combinations like this. So, yeah, these people can kind of do it all. They can use their sharp intellect, but many are kind of into performing as well. But they tend to be, kind of borderline obsessive in like one area or another, whether it's artistic, intellectual, something more physically oriented, etc. This is a very talented combination. So that's my take on Aquarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Gemini Rising. I know there've been a lot of requests for big three combinations, and I promise you I will work on those. I'm just reading some scripts that I've prepared before today. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you have a request, definitely comment it below, and I'll see you later.